Alright guys, this video for the next lesson in the series of master challenges, and this is all about collisions. Just like before, I'm going to click on the Unity package and just import it in. In this case, I'm just going to drag it in. I showed you how to import it the other way a couple times. Let's show you a different way by just dragging it in and letting go, and then just import everything in. Alright, cool. So I'm going to go inside of here, go inside Collision Mastery, and double click on this folder. We'll double click on the scene. Don't need to save it. We'll leave it at that. Now, one thing you'll notice is that when you actually import this in, it'll say, hey, we need to also import TextMesh Pro Essentials. Just click this, and it should make it so that your text will appear like that. If you did not get that, please let me know, and I'll come help troubleshoot. One quick thing to note, this, along with all the other projects you're working on, should ideally be in a new Unity project and not in the same project you've been working in. With that being said, let's continue with what's going on. So this is our scene, and this project is all about colliders and making sure we're really good with that. The reason why I say that, because if you run the program, you will notice very quickly that your characters fall through the world. If you need to know what the objectives are for this one, look no further than your worksheet. We go to the worksheet and scroll down to collision. The objective for the first stage is just make sure your car and your box don't fall through the world. So whatever you have to do to make sure that doesn't happen, get it done. Next stage is there's going to be a wall right here. In fact, I don't even know if you guys can see the wall. I will make another wall, but there's essentially going to be a wall right here that your character will need to actually be able to pass through and making a trigger. Third challenge is you're going to program your trigger volume to change the text information inside the TextMesh Pro object. That means that as soon as your car, or as soon as this box passes this little barrier that's going to be right here, the text will change to say stage 3. Finally, the very last thing that you need to happen is, if you can, get this box over to the slow platform and have it be that so long as it stays on the platform, it keeps adding 1 point to a number counter. Those are all the challenges you need to do for the colliders. Just to give you an example of what that can look like, I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to go into this one, like so. So you see I have my sample scene, everything looks all fine and dandy, and this is actually the collider that I was telling you guys about. By default, it'll be set to it triggers off, turn it on, and that should work. And then if I go and pass this object, it'll say stage 3. Now it's just a matter of going down here very slowly and getting this box on here and doing the final countdown. So that's the objective of what you have to do. To help you out along with it, I'm going to tell you 2 things that you will need to know. First thing is this. I went inside the script that I already made in my working version, just to show you guys an example of what that can look like. First thing you need to do is you need to actually create a reference to your TextMesh Pro object in your scene. To do that, in your script, you need to first, at the top above this public class, do using TM Pro, so the Unity knows you're using TextMesh Pro. From there, what you want to do is to get a public reference to TextMesh Pro and just assign it whatever variable name you want. The last thing you need to do is you need to use this onTriggerEnter function to trigger out things to happen. With that being said, that's really it for challenge 3 and how a really quick example of how to do a lot of this stuff. If you guys need any help, let me know, but otherwise I will assume you guys are good to go. Again, if you're confused on what to do, please refer to this sheet right here so you know exactly what to do. With that being said, I will talk to all of you guys later and have a great time.